controls with Damian Harris behind him. They might go for one right here, and he will, much like the championship game. Touchdown. The same guy. Almost 73% of his completions, 10 touchdowns now, and as you saw, every 7.5 attempts has been a touchdown throw.
Oh, it's lower than that now.
It is lower than that now, yeah.
It's improving.
So Josh Jacobs comes in at tailback for the Tide. First down at the 47. Tagovailoa fires out in the flat wide open. Devontae Smith for the second time today. And he breaks away to get a first down and quite a bit more. Down to the 37-yard line.
When we talked to Coach Saban about Tua, he said he's just not a guy looking for the big play. He takes what the defense gives him. He reads his progressions, and he keeps that defense off balance with just his normal, everyday throws.
That normal throw and run after was good for 17 yards. Irv Smith, the tight end, in motion. And Tagovailoa throws out to Smith. And he's swarmed under by the Aggie defense. Seems so far this season. 3rd and 11. Tua's got a scramble, throws on the run, incomplete. Intended for Jerry Jeudy.
First incompletion. Well, you got to be tough up front, and so far that A&M offensive line has done enough to keep Kellen Mond clean in the pocket.
Najee Harris in the backfield with Tagovailoa. On a first down for Alabama from the 25. He scans the field and fires incomplete. In and out of the hands of Hale Henches. A tie game at 7. On second down, play action down the middle, complete. Josh Jacobs all the way to Aggie territory. 3rd down and 6. Tagovailoa fires out in the flat, complete. First down. Henry Ruggs still going.
Holy cow, did he take a hit?
First down, Tide. And in the targeting. Empty backfield for Tua Tagovailoa. Fakes one way, throws a screen to the wide receiver, back the other, and Devontae Smith's got his 3rd catch.
This was a wide receiver screen. You see on almost every throw, Tua looks off, fakes, gives a motion. He sets up almost every throw with either eye movement against the defense or a motion with his arm in the opposite direction. And
Tua play fake, quick throw, Waddle again. Spins away from one guy, second guy is going to bring him down. Nice open field stop. Capers Smith made the first hit, and then Leon O'Neal holds on, another freshman, to make the tackle.
Well, after you hold, Mike Loxley, new offensive coordinator for Alabama this year, says we're going to go short and help our offensive line out. Did not work.
And you know, the 2 guys that helped on that stop are the guys that took the place of Donovan Wilson, who was ejected for the targeting earlier in this game. So good job by those guys to stay home, make the tackle, and force 3rd down and 20. Empty backfield. Damian Harris now is going to trot over there next to Tagovailoa. Tua's flipping it to him. Damian's got nowhere to run. They lost more yardage. Nice job by the Aggies defense.
Sure
Here comes since he talks in glowing terms and says how happy he is for the success that those assistants have had just to get head coaching jobs, much less to win some of those games. Najee Harris behind Tagovailoa, who loads and fires. Deep middle, complete. Jerry Jeudy, and a first down out to the 45.
He loves to throw that seam route. He feels it. He can sense it. He's reading this guy right here. As soon as he breaks off the receiver, he knows he's got Jeudy down that seam, and he just lays it right in there.
And it gets there in a hurry. And they go in a hurry on first down. This time the flip is out to Irv Smith, the tight end. Irv Smith. He's a matchup nightmare for teams, and he's still standing up. Big gain. First down, Alabama.
Well, Irv Smith is the wild card on this offense for defenses to account for as he crosses the formation with one of those little under boots, kind of like a Lane Kiffin play that he feeds. He lines up in 11 different spots to be accounted for.
Wide out screen to Jeudy, puts his shoulder.
It's very close. They called it a first down, though.
They fake the pitch. He lofts it. Caught by Hentges. Touchdown. That's his blocking tight end, Hale Hentges, but in this case, the receiving tight end of a 23-yard touchdown.
The safety. Just out of the camera, you can't see him on the edge. They just lay it over the top, and they got him.
5-yard penalty. Retry.
False start will make the extra point a little bit deeper as you get another beautiful look at Hentges hauling that one in for the score. Waiting for you to blow the whistle.
Twos versus twos, he took it every time.
And here he is throwing to his own teammate, Devontae Smith. He caught that winning touchdown.
When Mike Elko bring people.
Smith in motion to the slot.
They do.
3rd and 7. Wide open is Damian Harris. And he's still going down the sideline. Damian Harris all the way down to the 20.
Play on one of the biggest plays of the day for this A&M defense.
52 yards on the pickup, and now, wow. Tagovailoa tucks that one in to Jerry Jeudy, and he broke 3 tackles to get another first down.
There's such value of being accurate with the throw. This throw had to be perfect.
Jacobs to his left. Tua wants to throw. Got his man. Hentges again. Touchdown. Right now, he is standing on the 50-yard line, getting ready to take the snap. 19 seconds remain. Alabama following the interception. Tagovailoa going to throw short across the middle, but it's Henry Ruggs who's on the run. And down inside the 30. Timeout. Tua going to come back the other way to the end zone. Incomplete. Intended for Devontae Smith.
On the ball, and it'll change the way this one goes.
And it starts right here, Jimmy. First snap, play action. Damian Harris on an RPO almost took the handoff from, wanted some about Kiki. I know Gary follows all that. 3rd down and 10.
I don't. You're on your own there.
All right. Tua Tagovailoa. First down to Jerry Jeudy.
This is not fair. Matabuke, number 52, was right into his face. He throws flat-footed, knowing that he has to buy time for the route to open. Watch him fall back, and then deliver that strike to the outside.
On 3rd and 10, they get that strike for 16. Really good tailbacks. Whether it was Ingram, Henry, those guys, they've got 3 good ones or 4 good ones today, but they haven't done anything so far. Tagovailoa incomplete. One of the few misfires intended for Irv Smith. Tagovailoa play action. The quick throw is batted down.
They're usually short throws.
This time play fake, roll the other way and fire. Complete. Jeudy. First down.
Well, Deshaun Caper-Smith, number 26, thought he was in perfect position to defend this throw. He's right to the right side of the screen, but that sense of space, that spatial awareness, he knows how much room's behind him. Most with it.
Yep.
His instincts.
Let's see how his instincts pay off here. Gonna go deep. And in and out of the hands of Jeudy that time. Catchable, but a pretty good coverage back.
Else could. That's who Tua reminds me of.
Tua wide open this time is Irv Smith. Smith inside the 20. First down, Alabama. And Tua just keeps adding to his yardage total.
Yeah, they use a bunch formation. They're hiding that tight end right there. He goes out, runs a corner. Look at it. He sees that defender right there on the flat, knows he's got plenty of open space behind, and the ball is let go before Irv even turns around to look for it.
42-yard pickup. And now the play fake and out in the flat to Smith again with a stiff arm. Shed one. Got it down. First and goal.
He reminds me athletically.
Devontae Smith to the bottom of your screen. Tagovailoa throws intended for Smith and too far in front of him. One of the rare misses, and so it's a punting situation. 21-29. Gets a breather after a 35-yard gain, and here's a jet sweep for Henry Ruggs. Ruggs with blockers in front, and Ruggs down the sideline, stays in bounds. Blockers, goodbye. Mr. Ruggs, touchdown.
Well, that takes care of the rushing game. I think he stepped out, though, at the 8.
If he did, he didn't need to.
No, Josh Jacobs gets the key block here, number 8. Then he gets another one, and the cleater. Almost a step out there. Let's see if he does. I don't see how he stepped. That's touchdown. My fault there. You made the right call.